My first point is cohabiting should be legalized.
Wow.
I'd rather stay married than be a divorcee. I need to know this guy. Number one thing about relationship is sex. Bro, can you satisfy me? Relationship leads to marriage.
Okay.
So in that relationship, I want to have sex with the guy to know if he can satisfy me. I don't want to be a cheating partner.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Gist with Zubi on Zubi Gist TV. Happy New Year, everyone. I know you missed us, right? We also missed you. So today we are here on set with amazing people. We have Sweetney Jackson Cruz.
Hello.
We have Zeno. We have Vida Beat on the beats, aka Mix Machine, and your girl, Zubi Glad. And today we are here with this question. In a relationship, is it right to cohabit? It's strong, Abby. In a relationship, is it right to cohabit? Zeno. Wow, were you shocked? Please.
Wow.
Kick the ball.
Okay. I shock Shao, but then
Why you go shock? You already know that's what we're discussing today. All right.
All right. Is it right to what now?
To cohabit.
Wow.
Okay, let me
All
explain.
right.
Like living with your guy in the same house, or your guy living with you in the same house
Before
when una
marriage.
never marry.
Before marriage, right?
Exactly.
All right. So if I want to answer that question, yeah, I'd like to stay in the middle.
Why? What will you do? Okay, we're straight in the middle.
Because let me just swim in the middle. Now, I would say yes, simply because I want to get to know my guy more. So living with him gives me the room to know his person, to understand him more, and to know his likes and dislikes. Most times you don't get to know much about this person when you guys just see in public. What you guys do, you just about general stuffs, right? So in you get to know him in his bad times and then when he's good.
How he looks like when he wakes up in the morning.
That will not even be a problem because guy normally na so them be. Now for ladies now they give guys heart attack for mornings. so that's how I would say I can actually say yes. You know, ladies, you get it. But saying no is because I'm a religious person. Yes, I'm a Christian, a child of God, and I would not really advise cohabiting with your said your boyfriend, so
intending partner.
intending partner before marriage, right?
Intending
First of all, Papa God not like as per our father, and then secondly, because at the end of the day, if you cohabit with this person, normal things go sup, right?
Things like what?
Things
Want
like
to hear
these
it.
things, that deep stuff now.
You mean sex?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
you
word.
just said the word. You can't like say hard for mouth, right?
You know what?
So
Yeah.
it's still hard for my own mouth too. The stuffs that he mentioned go happen definitely, and over time, if things like that continues to happen, I don't know. There's a way you lose your self esteem, or no, is it integrity, so to say, with the guy. You know, he gets what he wants when he needs it, and then if probably something happens and then he warrants the breakup, he has every reason to, because there's nothing that you held back to yourself that okay, after marriage
finish
do you understand? Yes, this is when this will happen. So please, I may pass this boat to another person.
Please pass it to the person next to you.
Receive now.
Wow.
Mm.
Cohabiting.
Mm-hmm. Speak, mama.
On the first, my first point is cohabiting should be legalized.
Wow.
Food for thought.
It should be the number one step or number one goal into a relationship. Why? Because I'd rather stay married than be a divorcee. I need to know this guy. Number one thing about relationship is sex. Bro, can you satisfy me?
You mean marriage or relationship?
Relationship leads to marriage.
Okay.
So in that relationship, I want to have sex with the guy to know if he can satisfy me. I don't want to be a cheating partner. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to get divorced early. So, in fact, I will even advise first dates, have sex. So you won't commit your heart.
Oh, yeah,
Don't go.
Yeah, so that, see, before committing your heart into something that might lead you being served breakfast, hot one, just have sex and let it go.
You mean the first day?
The first
like
date.
the first date?
The first date, I said it.
From date to
I
day.
said it, yes.
Please, let's pass this ball because this man can't wait to say something.
Getting hot.
I really cannot wait.
It's up to you. What do you have to say?
I'm not going to lie. There are many times two sides to everything, right?
Okay.
Yeah. There's the advantage, right? And there's also the disadvantage. You know, but first thing, what you want to do is to weigh the advantage and the disadvantage before you say, okay, it's a go-to, right? Cohabiting in itself, right, or on its own, for me, speaking like a like a social guy, is something I would say it's okay, like it's naturally reasonable to want to do. All right, but
is it actually naturally reasonable for you to live with a guy you're not married to?
Like she said, right? You want to know the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, but just let me land, all right? You want to know the person, like you want to spend it right. You want to know everything about the person, all right? So where I'm going to come in, like where I'm going to, what's that word? Oppose what you're saying is that knowing a person is like going to the university and spend 8 years and you will still not pass well. And because you will not know the person. Why? Why would I say that? Now, if somebody decides to cohabit with you, it means the person believes he or she can marry you, can get married to you. So if that mindset is already there, it means the other person also have that same mindset. So and if two persons like that have the same mindset, it means they will never be true with their actions and how they live. They will never be, they will never be sincere with the things they do. They will be at their best. They will try to be at their best at every time. So you will never know their true self, especially when they know that they want to marry you.
That means there will be pretense.
There will be pretense.
Are you really sure? Because say, cohabiting with somebody, it doesn't really take long for somebody to start displaying who they really are. You can't pretend for long.
Some can
okay,
pretend
imagine, okay, now we have the big brother thing, yeah? At some point, those who were speaking through their nose, stop speaking through their nose.
Exactly right.
Those who said, I am from this, stop behaving the way that is the essence of that show. At some point, you will drop your guards and show who you are. Yeah, so even if it takes you 6 months, 1 year to cohabit, that person will definitely show you, I don't brush my teeth in the mornings. I don't wash my stuff. I don't want to say that thing on air.
I don't brush before eating.
I snore. I stay late night. Or I am even cheating on you and you don't know about it. So.
Okay, so rounding off what I was saying, right? I still don't think cohabiting is a good thing or it's something you want to do because of the disadvantages that are involved, right? First of all, you want to cohabit because you want to have sex and know the person's sexual capabilities, right? And if the person is not your type, what do? You break the relationship and go to the next. And the person is also not your type. You also break and go to the next. At the end of the day, you've been with 30 men.
How can you get to 30?
It will definitely get to 30 for real.
How can you get to 30?
All right. Okay, so another thing is that priorities coming. Sex might be your priority or the thing that you're looking forward to having.
There's so many things.
Yes, but you're putting sex at the forefront, which means sex is number one.
Can't there be cohabiting without sex?
It's not possible.
You can't.
It's not possible.
Why am I cohabiting? Am I there to look at the guy's 5 feet?
It's not possible.
but it happens now. It happens.
Okay.
No, Zeno. It doesn't happen. You're just pretending to yourself.
Okay.
How can you go and cohabit with a guy?
that you're attracted to.
And you're attracted to the person.
Without
Supposed boyfriend.
Okay, you know
without
what?
doing stuffs.
Let me
It
say this.
happens, yes.
Wow.
A lady that comes out from a very disciplined home.
Wow.
It's not about
You can
Discipline
trust
drops.
yourself. What about the guy?
It's about emotions.
And then she trusts herself to not be able to do stuff.
Nobody
like
What
trusts
about the
themselves
guy?
to that
and then
extent.
she
Let me
tells
tell
the
you,
guy,
let-
and they
let-
reach compromise that this stuff will not happen until they
No,
get
forget
There's no
married.
compromise in this.
I beg.
Man,
And
tell
one day
you-
you
You get
get all
reason.
sexy
Make I tell
and
you,
all.
see, leave this compromise that you're telling about or coming from a good home and the rest of them. See, if you're coming from a good home and you have your sexual urge is high, that your good home, one day you
scatter.
put it aside. All right. So if
You can
but
just
I'm
say,
not saying-
once no go
but it's possible for two persons to cohabit without having sex. That means those two people they are not sexually
Attracted to
driven
each
at
other.
all. Even some people are not even sexually driven. They are there. They don't get urge for sex.
Wow.
I know.
And this is the person you want to
Yes,
marry.
so but that's
Oh.
1 out of 100% anyway.
No, never.
Okay, if you are not going to support cohabiting before marriage, then how often should the girl visit her man, her intending husband, before they get married?
Please, I want to ask one question.
Ask,
Okay.
please.
Do you know it's not only when you cohabit that stuff happen. You can actually visit and stuff will still happen.
So what's the
So
point?
let's
of you not
be guided.
cohabiting?
Let's know what we are
So
doing
okay,
here.
you go now. You've brought a point. I want to send to Video Beats, like I used to call him. Now you go and visit once, and it happens. Yeah, what's the difference when you're staying together? And you visit like 3 times in a week.
And it happens 3
And it
times.
happens 3 times. And you
Oh
know
my
that when you are
goodness.
together, yeah, you can just have people once in a week because you guys are together.
Okay,
This
so-
guy will always come back home. She's always with me, yeah?
Responding to that
Respond,
quickly,
please.
right? One, why you don't want to cohabit with your partner is because you don't want to have sex. Actually, that's the only reason why you don't want to. Is there another reason?
Because of C finish. There's something called C finish.
Every other reason is minor, right? But you don't want to have sex.
Mhm.
So good. The same reason, the same way you will not cohabit because you don't want to have sex. The same way you will not visit a guy
Because you
and
don't want
put
to have
yourself
sex.
in a position
Where to happen?
where sex will happen. All right. So it's still in your control. You can
And do
You
it
can-
the old-fashioned
okay,
way.
let me ask you
Visiting
this
with a
question.
friend.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
let me ask you this
the
question.
The old-fashioned
Since you are-
way, really.
So since you are against cohabiting, yeah. For example, I decided to follow your belief that no sex before marriage, and this guy probably can't get an erection. Talk more of to have sex.
can't get an erection.
Yes,
That means
can't erect.
impotent or something.
Whatever you call
Is
it.
it impotence of the
What
cause?
about
Both.
easily do? Whereby you once
Easily,
you
he
just
just
see
comes
and
easily. So both those questions are for you, yeah? He can't, no erection, or I meet a guy, I got married to the guy, once he just sees me, probably
No erection.
cleavage, and he just comes there and there, nothing happens. So what will you tell me to do at that time?
I think no erection, and first of all, it might be a medical condition. And these medical conditions, they are very treatable. At least right now, they are treatable.
so your let's say your first month of marriage, you use it to be doing.
Wait, first of all,
no,
I think
no.
this is where communication
I
comes
am
in.
just
Self.
saying, this guy, okay, let me be plain. This guy no fit
No
do.
sabi.
No.
Is it no fidu or no sabi?
You know they get erection.
At all.
Let's leave medical. It can't be treated. It can't be
Wait,
treated.
first, even if that
Is there a case like that?
It can't be. How many have they treated that you know about?
The deal.
See, I think basically
How many? Can you
everything-
give me facts?
Not really, but I know.
Not
No,
really, but
see,
you know,
see, some-
interesting.
some-
I am
But
saying
it
right
takes a
now.
long period
I am
of
saying
time.
I am going to wait that long period of time. So waiting happen. No, I'm going to ask you this question. Okay, let's leave the erection since we're saying it can be treated. Yeah. Okay, a man that just sees me like this, my husband just sees me, and he just comes.
Are there people like
Yes, please. 100% they are.
Have you entered a bike before? Let me ask you. Have you entered a bike before?
I have.
And then a guy sits at your back.
Yes.
Just
And
your
because
feeling is
and
tough,
you
strong.
get
Yeah,
so
yeah.
How can you what can
No,
you
you
say?
guys know.
The guy
Video
like you
beats
now.
have not answered my
Like,
But
question.
actually,
No, 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 no.
let's see. If it's a relationship where they don't want to cohabit, right? Yes, I think communication should answer it because the guy should be able to tell her that okay, see you, I get this problem. Oh. Do you understand? This is what happens to me when I see a naked lady, or this is what happens.
And you
to
think
me
it should
when-
be easy for
Well,
him to
let's
say
tell you
that?
something.
He'll be
It's not-
feeling
it's
A
somehow,
somehow,
right?
right?
And a
a man
broken
will
marriage.
not come out like that. Most of them hide that thing until they are married.
Then she's free to divorce the guy now.
No, I'm
Shami, on what grounds will it divorce?
Okay.
Vida beats.
Speaking on that, I saw a post where someone said, if you meet a guy and the whole family is encouraging you, please get married to our brother, please run. Something is wrong with that guy.
Problem.
No, leave that one. Feed that beat.
Yeah,
I said,
particular about you.
As he just see me like this, behold my glory. He comes.
He pour.
Okay.
He comes.
What am I going to do? Because you are now against cohabiting.
There is still a solution to it.
No, Vido beats.
That's what I want to answer now. Wait,
okay, see, there ain't no solution about this person right now. Let me go
is,
this way.
there is.
There's no sickness
Actually,
without
it's a-
treatment,
see,
so you know, right?
Well, my problem is, how can you like start your marriage with that kind of thing? You just get into the marriage first, like 1 week. Oh wow, bro, now so you be not tell me. Then we start this medical treatment. It's going to be tiring.
Wait, to make out now one question. No.
Wait, no. Fido beat at this point is a written off case.
How do you mean?
He can't do anything. There's nothing that can be done medically.
If he can't,
what will I do?
Okay, the truth is that you're supposed to actually have sexual talks before you got married, right? So if he lied to you before you got married, you can divorce because the marriage is already based on lies.
You just get into a marriage and then you divorce.
Why wouldn't I test the sea, test the waters? But wait, you are now saying I should go and now go take you guys.
See, the marriage is actually based on lies.
No, do you know that it is more difficult to be a divorcee and it's better to be a single
mother,
parent.
No.
Single parent,
just a
single person
than being a divorcee.
Okay.
Do you know that?
I know.
But it's easier for the man, but for the woman,
it's very difficult.
It's not
Please,
easy.
so let me take you guys down to 18 something or 17 something.
And you were not there.
No, wait. We heard from our parents. We heard from our mothers and our dads, right?
Yeah.
They're not born you say you go visit them. If I want to that for inside church,
thanks.
Now go see pastor go they look now walk on an eye. You know they near each other too much.
Took on an eye joint. The pastor wife
and they get married at the end of the day, and we not hear now we can't hear say they marry something tiny, something big. So is it the Holy Ghost that changed the guy's situation before they got married or how?
Maybe the girl will ask someone that is close to the guy, walks up, how is this person?
They are holy sisters that
they
time.
they can
never talk. There's no sex education that time, self.
Education, yeah.
You don't even know when you start seeing your period. Just start feeling stomach ache. I heard so, right? I'm still very young.
Okay, back to the question I asked him before. If you are against cohabiting, how often should the girl now visit the intending husband?
Everything boils down to control. If you can have a balance, right? If you can have control over yourself when you visit. If you want to go every day, you know, you don't get work now. But if you can control yourself, the thing is that why you're not cohabiting is because you don't want to have sex, all right? So if you're going to visit, you're going to put everything in place to avoid sex from happening. All right, so if you can do that, then visit as you want now, concern me.
Then if you know you cannot help it.
If you cannot
take
help
somebody along.
Then you go with somebody now. You do some,
So your friend of it did there, maybe
So how would you now know that this person has some flaws that you can't deal with?
Flaws like?
Probably
flaws. I talked about before. Flaws.
Yeah, let's say there are some ladies that they don't wash their bra, you know.
Yeah, of course.
They wear bra for a long time, and then there are guys that they wear one boxer for 1 week. So if you're the kind of person that can't deal with that, what are you going to do?
For example, I can't deal with smell. So you're not telling me I will not know this brother. I'll not marry him. I'll be smelling my house.
It's changeable now.
I will
but
not.
that's why you're there now.
You'll be watching.
That's why you're there.
No, please, no. There's say apart from boxers, do you know that people don't know how to take their bath?
Okay,
they feel it's just to pour water. Will I start?
So if you're cohabiting, you can be inside the bathroom with him.
Do you know they will tell you, no, this is how I want. You can't teach me what to do.
Which kind of person will tell you that one?
Hey.
But wait,
do you know there are some men that don't really shave?
Yeah, of course.
I like men that shave.
Some people don't mind though. Some women don't mind.
I mind.
That's where we come personal, individual difference, right?
We should go through this process. Let him shave. Let him get clean. Let him smell good, and let him be able to have good. No, let him not be able. Let him have good character and be good down there. It's just my point.
All these things in one brand. You know the brand.
Just
forget. You know go say no deal. All this packaging one, sex, everything together.
This is where it comes to me saying it's better to cohabit. You learn all those things, you correct those things, because there are some men you cannot correct. You now become a controlling wife, a nagging wife. Now, one thing I experienced while being married, my husband does not love suits. I love a man that wears suits. He loves, you know where he's from.
Yeah.
He loves his sneak joggers. Even if he's going for a board meetings with the senator, he will wear. It was his madam, the owner of the company, that brought out his suit. I say, Antonio Cruz, you want to keep your job? You wear this to the meeting. He wore it and came and said, he doesn't wear suit. But guess what? I had to adjust, regardless of the fact that I didn't like the fact that he wasn't really dressing corporate the way I wanted, but I had to calm down. If I addressed that issue before we got married, I say, if you don't do this, I won't get married. I'm sure he would have adjusted one way or the other. So, do you not accept with me?
That you have to cohabit.
Do you agree with me now?
But the thing is that sometimes there are certain habits you can't change in a man, in a person, not just in a man, right?
I know.
So if some people don't like to shave, right? Some of them, and they have reasons for those, right? And it doesn't mean they
Is
smell.
it health-wise?
Huh? Not health-wise.
They give them crow.
Exactly. Some of them have that. Some of them.
I thought you were posh. I thought you were posh.
I had to say that.
Yeah.
Leave them like...
Some don't, and their wives don't mind, so they don't have issues with it. So there are people like that. So it's actually individual difference. So, but if cohabiting will not make you find out if you find those things out, you don't have to cohabit to actually know that. You can actually ask a man. There are things you don't like.
It's not everything
right?
you ask now. Like you keep asking.
No,
you get tired.
If you just observe alongside now, why you ask the question to observe him?
How would you know that he did not shave? Or he's been shaving?
You will know.
People don't brush their mouth. They just use their mouthwash and put chewing gum in their mouth. How do you know the guy does not brush his mouth if you don't cohabit?
Well,
so why he doesn't have mouth odor?
That's what I want to say now. What I want to say now.
Doesn't have mouth odor.
So, what I want to say now is, if you're getting to the point where you want to get committed, life commitment with this person. And that's the point where you no longer hide anything. You ask and you tell the person, okay, this is what I can tolerate. I can't tolerate this one. I know if you do this one, I know if you do this one, but I can live with this. I can live with this. All right, are you this? Are you that? Those questions must come in now.
And
you didn't just appear in the marriage.
Can do this thing successfully.
Which parents? Parents will come and tell you to ask the person.
No, like before they got married.
Are you guys aware that, I don't know as in where you're from, but from the part of the what's it called, the word I'm from, right? If you're getting married or before you bring the guy to your house or when you bring him to your house, there's this question that mothers will always ask: have you looked at him very well and you are sure that this is the person you want to marry?
My sister,
do you know?
Hit the nail on the head.
They ask those questions.
He say look at him or not.
Look at him.
Have you looked at him? Like
It's not have you do.
Not that side.
Yes,
The mother will not ask you to
you
the
person you want to marry.
Are you sure?
Must he be there? Must he is sex the only thing?
Because see, there's
Let me ask
one
you
woman that's
question.
okay.
You see a woman. What's in your head? Is it breast?
A woman.
Is it her career? Is it how she works? The first thing, your imagination first is how sweet she will be. Am I honest or I'm being dishonest?
You're partially right now.
There's a question I will ask.
That question, you get the way it be.
I will break. Let me say this quickly to respond to that, right? You see, these sex issues, is like you have 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
In the whole of 24 hours, that your sex cannot last up to 2 hours.
Of
what do you
course.
do in the remaining 22 hours of the day?
Thinking about the person you just had sex with.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you know how long
What
that
a
is?
response.
He's really jumping my question. I said, you're saying sex is not the most important thing. I am saying that's the first thing that comes when it comes to marriage or relationship. So when you see a babe, what's the first thing that comes into your head? What are your imaginations?
Can I answer the question?
Answer the question.
Can I answer the question?
Are you the man?
I think it varies. Yeah.
Oh, you too. You thought about it.
I think it
You
varies.
thought about it too, yeah?
For a guy, for somebody to see somebody,
I want to say
he likes something
here.
about what he saw. Some persons might be how sweet the person would be, yes. Some persons might be probably the person's face, the lady's face.
It's really
Some
about
might
the face.
be-
A guy
some
have
might
not
be
even
the
seen a girl's
person's
face.
character.
Now they nash
Or
in
sometimes
see. You know, they be like,
voice.
Why Thank you. It's on your
Let's see the nail on the head
Not be
now.
everybody they look nyash
Some
or babe.
is
Some they look
nyash,
breast.
yeah.
Everybody they look breast. Not everybody they. Some persons maybe waiting the person.
Some na
they
brain,
wear,
some na even
first
brain.
thing,
Some
breast,
just
some
the way the
communication
person
with.
talk.
Some guy they hear the person talk, the voice catch their attention.
Yes.
Some
See,
guys they just
Then you not hear something like, her voice is not, but she no get nyash.
Thank you.
But she no get
She
breast.
said she go
girl
sit
not be
there.
they not feel complete now. You go get yash, you know get breast.
That's
You get
see,
breast, no get yash.
Have you met a guy who loves a girl we get nyash? And they come and the person we no get nyash, now breast in gets. You will not be fighting, this your nyash. You call the person we get nyash, come the phone now.
Why in marry person we in like yash? Go marry person we get breast.
And maybe everything complete, but she no get nyash, but I go manage her. Because you go manage
That
her.
means that person
don't
don't get
go for
plans.
see. Don't go
You
for
get
manage.
plans, say
Don't
you-
test and see. Say, this one, it suits me. Let me take this one home. Then I can pursue Nyash later.
Later.
So that means the guy don't get off my second one cheat on the wife. You can imagine.
But you don't have to cohabit to know who has nyash or not.
No.
My
No,
men
before you
looking at the
cohabit, you go
message
don't
now.
see things
With your
before you
eyes, you
decide to
see.
cohabit. Abi, Sweetney, you go don't see before you decide to cohabit. Now, what you see make you
if I
decide
don't
to
see
make
wetin I
I
So you have seen nyash. Now why are you cohabiting? She be nyash and looking for you.
Just go
have
marry
to
her
tell
now.
her.
make I know as the thing be now. Make I know whether it really
Okay,
soft, I be
I don't
strong.
know,
How it take be.
see, right, last, cohabiting cannot work. Reason is this:
Yeah.
how many are you going to cohabit with? Now, how many years will you cohabit? Remember, you know, ladies, your years on our years they count. Our own no they count. Our own will just day. Because anytime we
They
can
look now.
decide and marry.
That's true.
You people now, you cohabit with one guy, let's say 2 years, another one 4 years.
I don't really advise that.
Another one.
No, why would you
But wait,
do that?
how can you
People
leave
dey
the
now.
guy for 2 years?
How would you do that? 2 years.
People
How can
dated
you leave
for
a guy
2 years.
that
Those
okay, you
are
don't
very
even know.
unserious with their future. I'm telling you, how can I? If I
Okay,
meet a guy-
fine. Let's before you meet this guy, let's go to the next thing I want to ask.
Okay.
Like, at what point should cohabiting be encouraged? Let's say in that relationship, you've gotten to a particular stage. At what stage now should you encourage that cohabiting? Some people will
Some
say, I'm not
people
going to
might-
go to his house. I'm not going to visit him. We can't even stay together until
Those
after
ones
our
are just
wedding
deceiving
night.
themselves. Forget those people. Yeah, they don't exist.
Don't say that though. They
Um,
exist though.
They are not going to his
They actually-
house.
Yes.
Are you serious? So who are they getting married to? Angel Gabriel.
What if this girl can't
don't have to
cook? Okay, you
cohabit
cook from your
with the
house
person
to,
when you get
to okay.
They go. Forget all those things. So
Seriously,
people
let's-
say a lot of things outside, but you don't know who they are on the inside.
On the inside, exactly.
Trust me.
What I wanted to say is close to what you just said now. The
It's
thing
trust
is,
me.
some things are, intuitive. I don't know if I spoke that correctly, right? You know that you're supposed to, visit this guy and spend the night. But it's not something you want to say outside, or like we're saying it outside and it's
Yes.
getting on social media and it's not supposed to.
You're not supposed to be.
You understand? It's not supposed to be said outside that, okay, go and stay with. Even some of your mothers can even tell you, the girl's mother can have you stayed with him. Some people do, some parents
Yeah, you
go to
hear
that
things
extent,
like
right?
that,
But
exactly.
it's not what you speak outside. It's not what you say outside. And I just said it now. Oh, Lord.
It actually heard someone say, if you are cohabiting with someone and then you guys decide that, like you said, we're not going to do sex here, how many people are you going to convince outside that we are staying together, but we are not doing it?
Your
Would you go
concern-
about telling everybody?
Actually, your concern is not people.
See,
No, they'll be like, should we not be church people? What are
no.
you guys living together?
See, let me tell you something.
See.
If you listen to what people say, you just kill yourself. Make your decision in this life and flow with it. So you ask a question. I just want to quickly answer that
Yeah,
question.
please.
Yeah. To be on a safer side because of too many diseases and whatever. I don't know how many you want to cohabit.
Wow.
Let me just calm down a bit and soften it and let it have a balance. First thing first, get into a relationship, know the person. When you're sure of a person, he pays your bride price. Bride price can be easily returned. Yeah. You stay with the person. Stay with the person. Hating that.
What's that look?
Stay what? Cohabiting with the person.
this
I said cohabit. I said cohabit.
The last time I checked, the first sentence that came out of your mouth was the first day.
No,
Then-
I am not speaking for me. I am trying to give you people's opinion, what they will tell you to your face.
Okay.
I'd rather sleep with this guy the first date and I'm done. I know if I'm
And
going to go
assess
ahead with
him
this
truly
relationship,
before.
yeah. But if we come on a lighter note, yeah, I would say during the process of you having your relationship, please check the guy out. I'm not going to say the word, check him out. But when you're supposed to cohabit is when your bride price have been paid. But cohabit to know the person and test.
What's your bride?
Just in between.
No. See,
What's your bride price?
Once your bride price is paid,
You're married already.
now. You're
You're
married.
You're
You're life. You're already married.
You're married.
Right? Regardless of
You don't
if
get how.
don't do
So when you
church.
enter the marriage and you meet the tiny thing, you endure.
my brother tests and see
you tighten
and know
your
what
stuff
you're
too.
buying.
So
you're taking her.
when you go in, as in when you get into the marriage and then discovers that this thing
It's too big.
It never happened to me. It never happened to me. No. Answer the question. Answer
If the thing is too big or it's too tiny,
any of it.
oversized and undersized.
if it's too tiny, go and tighten your stuff so that when it enter, it goes normal. If it's too big,
See, someone said that a broken relationship.
Zino.
it's too big. Go and do
Hey, I've learned another one today.
But is that really possible? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Enlargement. Wow, really? I thought it's.
I just said it. And I tried to believe you.
I was wondering too because I know the tightening. I don't know about the.
No, it's not enlargement. You tighten it if it's too big. That's what you're trying to talk about.
Just for the man to be able to fit into it.
If the man's
It's too big,
if it's tiny,
gradually you get
go
used.
for vaginal tightening.
Is it the man or the
if it's
woman?
the man thing is too big, if it's too tiny, yes, and your stuff is you get. So you tighten
Why
your
would you
vagina.
even end up with such a
So if his
person?
stuff is too big, no.
Because you guys did not
That's
get
why
to
you
know.
don't test and see. Oh God. Want to go and be suffering yourself and be tightening. God has given you naturally. You're not sinning against God. You're not telling God this is not how you created.
God,
And when you
why?
say people are doing liposuction, you are complaining. You want to go and tighten what God have opened naturally. No, leave it like that. Look for your size. Oh, man can
Team,
be.
look at your size.
Look for your size.
You know, say,
They test your size and keep it. I'm done.
okay, it's not all about the size, baby.
All about the doing. Zeno.
Okay.
But it's not really the size that matters now. Because
No. See, it is not the
man,
size.
talk now. Why is this
It
man
is not
quiet
the
like
size,
this?
yeah? It is not the size,
They are
oh.
shocking
It
the
is
man's
how you
words.
walk with the size you've got.
Oh, shame at it.
Carry what the answer.
Jesus, why am I exaggerating? No.
See, she don't sweat. Don't imagine stuff.
And imagine stuff like
Don't sweat.
when I sweat,
Oh,
because even our man of God says sex is sweet. But do it the right way.
so please, my last word, yeah. Okay, please.
Don't follow my way.
Viewers, I'm advising you. Don't listen to her.
Don't even me, I won't listen to
Don't
it.
think of it because she cannot advise herself.
I cannot advise
So
myself.
please, ladies, hear my word. Please, do not cohabit with a guy until you're married to
He
the
will
guy.
disgrace you and spoil
This
your wife.
advice is from you will lose your self-integrity. So please, hold yourself and stay in your mother's house or stay in your own apartment. Can't visit in 2 hours, come back to your house.
See, I wanted to ask this question before. Like, what if where this girl is staying, she has a problem with where she's staying, and then the only place she can actually put up with at that particular time is this guy's place.
About
so
what?
she should not.
Not get
About
village.
what?
Because they are
Once
scared
your
they're going to
friend-
have
Wait,
sex.
she not
Once
get
come
village.
to your friend, go
She
and
be
live in
orphan.
church.
She should pack to the village.
No, she
Can't
be
live in
orphan.
your church.
No.
She not get drugs.
No, imagine if she's working, her office is close to her boyfriend's place now. Be considerate now.
She has
And
friends.
change job now.
Because there's no
She should change job. You know, it's easy to get a job now.
Baba,
right?
have fun now. It's not easy to get
Go the
jobs.
area now.
Or you should just talk to this guy.
She go
Please,
get friends
do
now.
fast. Let's marry so we can
Yes,
live together.
yes.
What if the guy don't have money that time? What
Make
if
she
he's
go
not
this-
ready?
Make she go squat with her friend. It's better that way. Let the guy come visiting her in her friend's place. It's better. Yes, it's safe. Very
What
safe.
if her own
Then
friend is not around?
her friend is
Okay,
not
let
around.
her go and stay with her friend's man friend.
What kind of
I
talk
don't
is that one?
understand.
As now one wicked
Well, I used to think. See, I used to think sometimes.
I dey shock my shot.
We may not stay with your boyfriend. It is dangerous. Make you stay with her friend's man friend.
As una no be now, and I say they go do. As na business with that one. Go and stay with your boyfriend's man friend.
Because they no go do.
They
abi?
no go do.
Since it's the dude that is the problem.
Please stay with your friend that is a lady.
But
Squat with
people
your
can
friend
actually
that is a lady.
live together without having sex.
One, no, not one. Half out of 100. half human being.
Must it always be like that?
But we've seen flatmates that are actually opposite sex and they live together.
Without,
Sorry, no strings.
with no strings attached, right?
Like it's
Even
sex.
those
They
ones,
should be
strings
dead
attached.
to sex.
even
That's what
those
they say.
ones that have no strings attached, sometimes
Strings
we
come
do
up
things.
and cords.
And let's embrace that sometimes.
No, leave
That's
it
something will
sometimes.
happen.
You said sometimes, something.
Sometimes,
So
something will-
out of sometimes, we
And
say
there's
there's a
the
possibility that
sometimes that
nothing will
listening
happen.
to
No,
us.
that's not what I'm saying. I say those people that you say there's even no strings attached, so they can cohabit, right? As flatmates, right?
Please, we are
Sometimes
running out of
they
time.
can do things even when they don't have feelings for themselves.
Vida,
Yes.
your last word.
Yes, my last word for the show is cohabiting is a no for me. Like,
Why?
it's a no because there is more disadvantages to it than advantages.
Do I have last word?
Please.
Oh. I like this. I don't trust myself.
You heard that?
That thing I said.
Not great.
Try
Follow her on your own.
Not
Not
try.
agree to
die.
cohabit. If not, you'll be cohabited. Anyways, yeah. Sex is one of the most important things in marriage, but please wait for the right time to do it.
With the right
And
person.
for those of you who think is cohabiting, please go for medical check. Check your man if he is 100%.
Yes.
You understand?
If it's kakaraka,
You got it. Yeah, thanks.
it's a thanks for me actually. It's that one off you.
I'm shaking my head.
Off me too.
God.
Okay, please, your last word.
I thought I already said give my last word.
I didn't hear your
You don't
last
say
word.
She didn't even trust. They should not follow me.
Okay, so hello people. I'm going to say this very calmly. Yes.
Don't come to me.
Please don't try cohabiting. It's not godly.
Hmm.
If you're a child of God like me, don't do it.
Oh.
See, the spirit in you, we confirm it that he's the right person. If he's actually the right person for you.
Preach it.
You got the Holy Spirit, baby.
Spirit not they have sex, so spirit don't know sex. So. I'm not going to touch spirit now. Spirit don't know.
I get father and mother who say, he show me and die. Sorry, show me live. Say, they not cohabit before they marry. And you need to see their marriage. Sweet. I don't want to mention their name because I don't love them. Their marriage is sweet. What are we talking about? They get plenty of children. Let me say, my palate good for that place.
Thanks.
So please, don't do cohabiting.
Thank you
very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, please. And that's a wrap on today's episode on Gist with Zubi. I don't know why I'm laughing.
She's tired of
on
us.
Zubi Gist TV. Like seriously, I loved the conversation. It was dope. Like dope. So guys, like they always say, right? A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. I'm not saying you should cohabit though.
Now you dey talk.
That's not what I'm saying.
They used to encourage them.
That's not what I'm
again.
That's not what I'm saying.
Even
But encourage them before they discourage them.
I'm not saying they should that you should cohabit. That's not what I'm saying. But please, see, while you guys are there, while you guys are there, if you guys need to do the talking or do the medical checks, please do. And if you are not born again or you're not a Christian, I don't know what works for you. Thank you very much. Please don't do it. It's not healthy. See finish. Not be even the sex be my problem now. Now the see finish. That's my own problem.
No,
the see finish.
See better.
The see not be the sex because come on. See, there are people that word sex is nothing to them. But see finish, they will want to avoid it with everything they have.
Yeah.
So whatever your reason is, I will still tell you it is not healthy. With that, we've come to the end of today's episode on Gist with Zubi on Zubi Gist TV. I know with these few points of us, we've been able to convince you.
I'm not confused you.
I'm not confusing you. So thank you so much. I am Zubi Glad, and that is
A wrap.
A rap.
See, I'm pointing at her. She's saying a rap.
Sweetney Jackson Cruz.
O'Shea.
It ain't plenty. Just Zeno.
Vida B.
The
Always.
mix machine.
Mix machine.
And the man behind the camera, Rich Boy. Rich Catch you next week. Bye.
Chill.
Bye.
Said no.